Yo, YouTube. I just did a video on my PMO recovery server, and I thought since I'm also going to be doing videos on Foreskin restoration, I would give you a tour of my second Discord server, which is called Forestoration. We have a similar set of rules, similar setup for how the icons represent the channel names, just like in PMO recovery. This is a private server. We're not public anymore because of a spam attack earlier this year, but we're still growing as a private server. So we currently have 194 members as of September 20th, 2021. And so now I'll get into the tour of the server itself. The welcome category, same as my other server, has similar channels with introductions. Of course, the introductions will be different in this one. We're going to be talking about things like when people were circumcised or why they were circumcised, what they are doing about it, what their current progress is towards restoration, things like that. Now, they also give their names and their ages and the ages when they were circumcised, so a little bit different from our other server. We have an announcements channel similar to the other server, and this is the channel that we use to ping the whole server for updates or events or anything that's going on, just so that everyone is aware and up to date. The self-assignables roles channel, again, I decided to incorporate that into this server to give everyone a chance to assign themselves certain roles, particularly like their region of the world where they're from, because we're all over the planet, their age, their circumcision status, and so forth. Our rules are fairly similar to the other server, and of course, both of my servers always support the Discord terms of service. That is paramount. Any violation of that is an instant ban. We have a slight difference in this server. There is a not safe for work section. It is not pornographic, but we do post updated photos of our progress with restoration, so therefore everyone must be 18 or older to access that area, and that is what this next category is for. It's the verification category, and this is where anyone who has proof that they are 18 or over can apply to be a verified member, which over on the right hand side of the screen you can see that we have verified members. There are currently 5 online. I'm the only one that does the verifications, and I do require that they have a face photo and a photo ID that shows their face and date of birth, so I can prove that they are legal adults. All other information on the ID form can be redacted. We don't need to know their address. That's none of our business. The next category is the restoration journey. This is where we discuss how things are progressing, how things have gone from start to the present, and it is interesting to see everyone has a different experience with their restoration process, but the ultimate goal is to show everyone that it is possible to go back to being more natural, the way we were born to be. The next category are the text channels. This is where we do our texting. Go figure. General can be about anything. We normally would not come in here and talk about how to tune up our engines, but I guess they could. It's a general category. It's a sundry category. Foreskin is obviously strictly talking about foreskin. Anything to do relating to it. Phimosis, which is related to foreskin because that does involve the foreskin, but it is a separate health issue that some men experience. So we do support that as well. We may even get into a category for balanitis, which goes along with phimosis. Those who have phimosis tend to develop balanitis as well, which is an inflammation of the glands, and it can be very nasty. Penis size, kind of similar to my other server. It's where we, not so much the same as the other server, This channel is more to show a variety. Because let's face it, we're not ants. We're all different, and it's good to see that there is a variety. Face reveal, like most servers, this way we can show, hey, this is me. And that's what we do in our other server as well. We do have a suggestions in this server, same as my other one. This allows people to make changes, or suggest changes, I should say. I will make the final decision. But again, most of the changes and the very vast majority of the changes that we make in the server are approved, simply because they just make sense. We have a resources section. This is where we post graphs and charts. Items in here will include drawings of male anatomy, but not actual men in the drawings. So again, just like my other server, this is going to be similar to what you would see in a classroom setting, which is perfectly legal. The coverage index, for those of you who may have looked at a coverage index online, there is another one that is more of a chart. It's more of a drawing. It's not actual models who have posed. And that's something that I just wanted to have in this server, just to give everyone an idea of what they could expect from the very tightest circumcision to one that is restored over a number of years. Videos, again, non-pornographic. These are videos that are more like documentaries off of YouTube. They're not going to, we don't allow videos that have actual male anatomy in them with live models, but if they are a discussion type video, things that we can learn more about, then obviously, that is something that we want to pursue. This next section is the not safe for work section. This is invisible to all but the verified members. Again, we have penis size. This is where we actually post our actual penises. And maybe that's cringe to some people. I don't think so. We are reinforcing each other and showing each other that, yes, we're all different. This is what you can expect. And it really helps bond us too, and keeps us open to each other as a community. The progress pics, that's a really interesting channel. That is where, and I just posted one tonight too. Every time I have something new that happens, I want to post it and show everyone, hey, look at my other pictures, look at this picture. I am progressing, this does work. And some verified members may not be as far along as me. They may be further, and I know some are further. Some may be circumcised and haven't started restoring yet. Therefore, they can say, hey, wait a minute, it's working for this guy. I could give this a try as well. And we have other various channels under not safe for work, sexual discussions and so forth. Restoration products. That's where we have posted, in fact, a number of people have posted products that they have used that has helped them in their restoration journey. And personally, it has helped me because I ended up buying one of those products, and it's a direct air inflation device, and I really love it. I've really had the best results with it. It's super comfortable, and I just think it's a great thing. We have voice channels here. They're not used nearly as often as my other server. Again, I have a VC text channel here for those who may not be able to talk for whatever reason. We have a general chat and a Foreskin restoration chat, and that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not as involved as my other server. And the last section are the admin channels, which are available to the mods. I only have one level of moderation in this server, and it's just mod. We don't have as many mods here. We don't have as many members. And being a private server, we don't have as much trouble either. Everyone is invited by a private invite based on current members saying, hey, I've got someone that's interested. They are a cool guy. So then we bring them over. And there are many people in this server that I am in other servers with. Two of my mods are also mods in my PMO recovery server. So I'm very glad that they have chose to be in both servers, and it gives us a chance to weed out any potential problems. If someone's causing a problem in this server or the other, well, they can instantly block them in both servers, and then we don't have any trouble that way. Just like my other channel, or my other server, I'm sorry, we have different channels here to communicate. Me6 gives us communications about people coming and going, changing their usernames, or whatever other changes that they are making. So this is obviously a smaller server, so this is a more brief video than my last one. But I just wanted to give everyone a chance to see what I have in this other server. And if you are interested in foreskin restoration, let me tell you something. Don't wait. I started it 20 years ago, did it for a few months, and waited, and I just stopped. It's crazy. I started again in 2019. I'm having great results. I have coronal coverage now, which is great. I said that in one of my recent videos I posted on YouTube. So if you're interested in foreskin restoration, please join us. We can help you. We have members in here who are of all different levels. They're either circumcised, already intact because they were never circumcised, restoring, or restored, and they are all a valuable resource for all of us. So